In Egypt 150 BCE ago, near the Temple of Horus at Edfu, a nearby village resides. In the afternoon sunlight, Greek merchant ships sailed in the nearby village, scraping the sands. Amira, 14, is haggled by a trader. Amira immediately went to her grandmother holding a silver coin. "Look, grandmother," she cried. "He says this earns a month's worth of rice. Why spend time with old tales?" Sitara snatched the coin, her hand shaking and trembling. She coughed. Sitara cried, "Tomorrow he'll quadruple his price. Stories last longer than gold or silver." Amira then said, "Your stories are just tales. The Greeks have libraries with real books." 3 days passed, and the village square had been in a standstill, when the Greek tax collector, with soldiers armed to the teeth, said, "By Pharaoh Ptolemy's decree, he declared all locust scrolls or books are to be registered in the royal library. Resisting to not register these scrolls or books is denied by Pharaoh Ptolemy." Amira grabbed Sitara's sleeve. "Let them have the scrolls." But Sitara, her hands gripped with pressure. "Thou purify our words to Greek. It's like repainting a tube, and old paint is our language being replaced by the new paint, which is the Greeks' language." Under the moonlight, Sitara took Amira with her to a hidden room under their house. She unrolled a map that has been aging for a while. Thought's vault. She breathed heavily. "Not gold, but memories." Amira scoffed. "More stories?" Sitara's eyes flashed. "Stories are weapons. When Persians came, we hid scrolls in pots. Anything that can be used to hide these scrolls." Amira says, "Let's go now, Sitara. Let's go to the Thought's vault." They ran west at dawn, Sitara's breath getting heavier as they ran. Sandstorms tore through their robes as they walked by the Valley of Shadows. Bandits eyed them from the sandy dunes. By the fourth day, Sitara, heavily tired, managed to say the oasis, gesturing to a nearby sandstone canyon. "That is where our souls are kept by the ancients." The temple is hidden inside of the canyon, its walls written with lines and lines from scrolls. Sitara and Amira realize that this temple isn't full of grand stories about kings, but rather writings from ordinary people like receipts, love poems, and children's scribble. Amira is moved in awe and wants to protect this history. Sitara managed to say, "Start writing your own stories to these walls. Add experiences." Amira and her writings and adding her unique perspective to their cultural heritage so that the Greeks who value different things won't be able to understand or erase their culture. A year passed. Amira is teaching the village in the secret room. One child wonders why they're drawing things like baskets and fishing nets instead of wise words. Amira says in the same tone of Sitara, "During the Greece occupation, my grandmother hid important tax records within a receipt. She encourages the children to draw what they know, their mother's oven, or even a fishing net, because these ordinary details represent their true culture and history."